YouTube, it's Tia, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you about some brushes that I just bought from Sigma. If you're unfamiliar with the Sigma makeup brush brand, they're basically professional quality brushes that are a more affordable alternative to MAC and other makeup brush brands of that type. So since my big goal this year was to really expand my makeup collection and my knowledge of makeup artistry, I thought it would be a great investment and also a great video for my viewers. So if you're interested in what else I have to say about these brushes, definitely keep watching. First, let's talk about ordering and first impressions. Well, I ordered the brushes off of the Sigma makeup brush makeup site, and they had initially said that it was going to take additional time for processing because of the high volume of orders. So I'm like, all right. So it took about, I want to say 2 days to process, and then they shipped it, and it actually only took 2 days for it to get here. And when it did get here, it was priority mail, and it came in this box. And when you open it up, it had all this stuff inside it. I can't remember where I put all the original stuff, but it came in this big box that said Sigma, and it had a bunch of stuff with it. And so when you open this box up, what I got was the Essential Kit Make Me Classy. I wanted a good starter kit with a wide variety of brushes, which is why I didn't go for the professional set, because number one, that was way too expensive for me. It was like $200, maybe more. And I also didn't go for the travel kit, which is slightly less expensive than the one I got, but it doesn't have as many brushes. So I went for the Essential Kit in the Make Me Classy theme, which is basically just this black theme, and it comes in this black carrying case. And when you open the carrying case, it just has all these brushes inside. And so when the brushes came, they were all packaged really nicely. They all came in individual wrappers, and it just looked very, very high quality. I was like, dang. What I did end up paying for these brushes was about $155 after shipping, and I know a lot of people are thinking, holy bejesus, that is really expensive for some makeup brushes on your face. Originally, before these brushes, I had never spent more than $30 on a brush kit. I was really skeptical to make that much of an investment on makeup brushes, because I thought, well, what big of a difference could they make? Let me tell you, brushes do matter. I find now that there's no point into buying high-end makeup if you don't have high-end brushes, because you're not gonna get the effect that you get with these brushes with some brushes that you get from the drugstore. And that's just the complete truth. First brush that I used the most would definitely have to be the Foundation F60. Even though this is a foundation brush, I really use it for my concealer when I dab it on my eyes and my upper cheek, because I use a lot of concealer, and so this just spreads it really evenly. The concealer brush that this comes with is this one, and as you can see, the foundation brush is a lot, it just has a bigger head than the concealer brush. The concealer brush is very small, and so I like that this just gives you a lot more coverage. If you're using a lot of product, I would use the foundation brush. If you're not using a lot of concealer, then yeah, use the concealer brush. But that's what that is for. I actually end up using the F70 concealer brush, more of an eyeshadow brush, when I want to just get my lids, or if I want to do an outer corner and crease. Another brush is the Eyeshadow E65 brush. It's this brush. It has a flat head like that, and it gets a lot of product. I've been using it for again, my outer corner and my lid, because I found that before these brushes, the biggest challenge for me was definitely the crease. the crease area and making that area stand out from the rest of my lid and my brow bone. So I just use this to like pack up the color in the crease. The shape makes it really easy to do that. The next brush that I like to use is the medium angled shading E70 brush, and in the brush booklet it says that this is for a soft application of color for use for brow highlighting or to blend the crease, and that's exactly what I've been using it for. After using that flat-headed brush to get the color there, I use this to blend. It's great. It's a great blending brush. Another brush that I use a lot is the E30 Pencil Brush. It's like this. It has like a coned, it's just this cone shape brush, and I use it for my inner lid and to apply shadow to highlight the corners of my eyes. Another brush is this flat eyeliner brush. It's called the Small Angled E65, and in the booklet it says that this brush creates precise lining, moves fluidly and easily across the upper and lower lash lines, uses with gel, cream, or powder lines. I guess this is really supposed to be an eyeliner pencil. I saw it in one review online that this brush, she said that it was too thin for her to line her eyebrows but too thick to be an eyeliner pencil. Now, an eyeliner brush. Now, I haven't tried to use this brush as an eyeliner brush, but I have used it on my eyebrows, and I think it's great for that because it is very thin, so it makes it so you have to apply the powder the color into your eyes in like layers. So before, what I would have had a really heavy application and there would be really heavy color in my eyebrows, this just looks more natural to me because it's lighter. There's less product. So I think this is actually a really good pencil for using to do your eyebrows, and like I said, it's the one I used today. The next brush that I used is this large angled contour brush. I use it for contouring my cheeks. I use it with the Sigma palette that I discussed in my last video. So yeah, I use it for that. It's great. The next brush is the Duo Fiber F50. And from what I've seen, this brush, people have used it as a stippling brush, but in my opinion, it's a little bit too soft and too thin for a stippling brush. I already had the Sigma flathead kabuki that I use for a stippling brush anyways, and I think that's great. In the, I just rub it in the powder and I just swish it around my face. It really does give you an airbrush finish, and I think it works a lot better for powder foundation than as a stippling brush. So that's my opinion, and I also saw that in a review online too. So it's not like, these brushes are very versatile. You can use them for a lot more than what they say in this booklet. The final brush that I've been using a lot is the large Shader E60. It's just this flat brown brush. I use it to just apply like the base color on my lid, just a quick sweep over the whole lid. So the final brushes that I haven't gotten around to using yet would be this Eyeliner Ii5 brush, which I think it's pretty much in the name. From the looks of it, this brush was meant for eyeliner. The next brush is the Tapered Blending E40 brush. Oh, this brush is probably for blending your crease. And then the last one, it comes with this large powder F30 brush, and like the name says, I would guess that this is for your powder foundation. It says even powder application, uniform blending of powder products onto the face and body. So the essential kit does come with 12 brushes. So like I said, here they all are in their glory. They're just long. So yeah. And what I like about this kit is, like I said, they're very versatile. And as for the quality of these brushes, they look high quality, they feel high quality, the look on my face is high quality. The only thing that I would say so far in the about 2 weeks that I've had these brushes is that they do shed. The one that I noticed shedding the most would be the angled the medium angled shading brush, when I go to blend my crease, there are some hairs. I have not washed these brushes yet because, like I said, I've only had them for 2 weeks, but according to the reviews that I've seen, there will be some bleeding, but again, that also lessens with time. Did I mention that Sigma also included this free travel size brush with my order? They're doing this promotion right now where I think if you get something that's $35 or more, you get this free travel size brush. It's a little blending brush. So yeah, I thought that was nice. Other than that, I definitely have nothing but good things to say about Sigma so far. If anything changes, I'll do an update for you guys. That way you don't end up buying the brushes and then finding out later that you hate them too. I hope that my little review helped anybody out there. If you are thinking about buying Sigma brushes or on the fence, that would be great if this influenced you in the right direction or turned you away for the right reasons. If you have any suggestions or comments, definitely leave them below. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.